Last touch by Chicago. That'll be Pittsburgh's ball, and they'll make changes. With this break in the action, a 2-2 tie. This is the Spirit 5 kickoff. We'll have that here for you on the Spirit Soccer Network. The following Friday, the 29th, Cleveland Force come into Pittsburgh, and then a big game. I'm sure this will be a big game. Sunday, the 31st of March in Kansas City, televised by KDK. And in April, Pittsburgh finishes up at home. Derek Spalding off the near wing for Karl-Heinz Granitza, plowed twice. That's at least a foul. Karl-Heinz would like to have 2. He got crunched twice. Maybe it should be 2 fouls.
On that one. Yeah. Erhard Kapp and Dave McKenzie doing the honors, sandwiching Karl-Heinz Granitza. Foul right from the red line, Chicago.
Spalding slides it to Victor Moreland. Playing it for Granitza. He's going to get that ball near the box, and Papaleo stops him. Kapp tripped him, they're going to say.
It's a delayed call, but nevertheless, it's going to be a call against Erhard Kapp. Just about a foot outside of the penalty area to the right. Erhard Kapp holding Karl-Heinz Granitza, pulling him down, and the call came a little bit late. Nevertheless, it did come. Direct kick for Chicago in a very dangerous situation.
Karl-Heinz plays it far post, shot wide by Neil Roberts. He had an opening. Now Papaleo punching it out, but Moreira is there, right side. Off the boards for Granitza. Rolling it, but Papaleo is there. Joe coming up big, not letting anything by. On the right side, Gordon Smith off the boards for Green. Spalding played it back. I don't think he saw Charlie there, but he got a good ball back to Neguera.
Well, he used the boards very effectively under a great deal of pressure. Just slammed the ball against the board, knowing that the ball would ricochet into the penalty area. Neguera was there to pick it up.
Moreira up for Granitza. Kapp will tow it away.
Good job, Erhard Kapp, again denying the ball for Karl-Heinz Granitza.
It's a physical matchup. Erhard will hit Granitza. He's got to let him know he's there. He'll bump him. He'll try to shake him up. But by the same token, Granitza's not afraid to throw an elbow or two, and that's what Erhard was complaining about in the last foul. Karl-Heinz is physical.
And Erhard is as durable as anybody on the Pittsburgh Spirit, and he is a very tenacious tackler. He will take his shots.
Long ball played up for Charlie Green. They're going to call it foul on Charlie. Basically like an offensive foul in basketball. Could have called it either way. They're calling it to the offensive player. Now it's played up the field. Mark Simonton up the left wing for Val Fernandez. 9:42 to play. Fourth quarter tied at 2. Granitza gets behind and scores. First time all night he's gotten behind Erhard Kapp, and he tucked it far post off the inside of the post and in. Just a great shot.
Erhard marked him as well as you could. Goal side of the ball, but Karl-Heinz Granitza just pushed off a little bit. Checked off, came to the ball, and then let the ball run. And let it run on the outside, and then with one fluid movement, struck it with his left foot to the far side of the post, and Chicago's on top for the first time, 3-2.
Granitza sets a personal record for himself, his 60th goal of the season. 59 was his previous record. On the right side, Hagen with a shot. Save Neguera, punched it to the right post. Leverage back in, but it's broken up. Val Fernandez will assist on the goal at 5:22. So for the first time this afternoon, Chicago leads over Pittsburgh, this time 3-2. Child in to try to get the ball, fouls Pat Magali. That's a frustration foul for holding. 4 fouls on Pittsburgh, 2 for Chicago. Ball is played back the other way. Victor Neguera now coming way out by his own red line. Plays it upfield. Leverage blocked him, but it was too far in front of him. Simonton at the midfield line to Derek Spalding. He'll advance it into the attack zone. Spalding right-footed shot. Papaleo makes that save. On the left wing side, John O'Hara will come back. Pittsburgh down by 1, 3-2. Johnny plays it to the corner for Child, right back, but it was not played back to O'Hara so much as Hayden Knight, who rolled it back to Neguera. You know, even after Granitza scored a goal, you can hear people cheering in the stands. Shows you the level of intelligence soccer now has in Pittsburgh. People recognize the job Erhard Kapp was doing. Lead ball now, Leverage for Topolsky in the left corner. Puts the brakes on, right-footed shot off the goalpost and out. Right by where the goalpost and the crossbar meet.
Pittsburgh certainly not giving up, applying a great deal of pressure, looking for the equalizer, and the fans are getting involved as well.
Leverage, nice cut of the ball on the right side for Hagen. Along the boards, will bring it back towards center. He'll lift it high into the air. Collision, O'Hara wins the ball against Spalding. 2 players going up to head the ball. It's played to Hagen, now to O'Hara. Broken up, it goes into the crowd out of play. And it'll be a Pittsburgh kick-in.
Chicago almost playing this like a power play situation, as if they were down a man, just forming a shell around the penalty area, allowing Pittsburgh to pass the ball square and back retain good possession, and then Chicago just waiting for the opportunity to intercept the ball.
Pittsburgh on the free kick. Topolsky cranks it and scores. A battle there. Adam wins it. We're going to call a foul. Adam now plays it in quickly to Hagen. His shot went wide, not by much. The corner tripped up by Moreland. Yeah, I thought it was, but I thought he would have gotten it out.
It looked good. Not two.
I would have given it to him, right? But I mean, up here I didn't have any question about it. Hagen, right side, cutting it for Liverich, too far, and Aguirre bangs it off the boards. Hagen sends it back in. Shaw tried to head it. Val Fernandez with a great defensive play.
And it's a good thing because Aguirre was out of the area. That ball would have gone into the goal.
Absolutely would have. But Fernandez was tough defensively. 7:18 to go. Gordon plays it up the right side for Zeke Kapka. Now back for Nostalgic. In the neutral zone of the Pittsburgh Spirit. Right side it goes to Gordon Smith. Picked up by Hayden Knight. Along the right side board, Sibbies is on. With Kapka and Nostalgic. It's played up for Greg by the penalty arc area. Broken up by Chicago. Magali off the boards, but it's nowhere near anyone. And Gordon Smith will be back for it. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left. And this is the fourth quarter.
It's all Pittsburgh offensively as Chicago has presented themselves to go back to playing defense.
O'Hara in the corner, the shot blocked, it goes out of play. We go to a commercial break. 3-2 Chicago and the Spirit Soccer Network.
Spirit would also like to wish happy birthday to Joshua Ferry, Bobby Fisher, Sean Ryan Cosa, Pat Leeds.
I think John Kowalski likes the way Adam Topolsky is going forward, or maybe that, or have McKenzie up. Ball played into the box off a Terlecki header, and Aguirre kicks it out. Let's see what it looks like. McKenzie is playing up front. That's what they're doing. Maybe for Mac's work along the boards and the way he plays that ball off the boards. Long ball into Terlecki. Back. McKenzie in the box, knocking it outside for Stan. Stan positioning the players. A shot. Great save, Aguirre. That was a big one. It comes out to O'Hara. In the box for McKenzie. Can't turn. In traffic. In the corner, trying to plow his way through. And they're going to call a foul. Mac did a great job of drawing one. That's the fourth in Chicago.
Back very strong in the boards.
Quickly, it's played out. O'Hara's shot stopped by Aguirre. Another fine save. Well, Aguirre was our defensive player of the game yesterday on the TV side. He's trying to get it again today. He and Pat Maleo are the contenders for that. Terlecki left side. Topolsky a rocket blocked by Granitza, of all people. Terlecki getting it back for Topolsky. Another try. This one goes out of play. We'll take our final break of the afternoon. John Paul Della Camera back with Bruno Schwartz live at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. It's turned into the Victor Aguirre. Chicago leads 3-2, but Pittsburgh, it's not for a lack of effort, not for a lack of trying, because they've been there with those shots. Back comes Morera on the attack to Granitza. Outside of the box. Takes a right-footed shot, blocked by Topolsky. Adam battling on the right side, wins the ball. Up on the left for Dave McKenzie, playing as a forward. Can't recall Mac ever playing up there. For Charlie Green. Interesting strategy, though. On the right side, a Green shot goes wide. Topolsky will get it on the rebound. On the far boards, McKenzie open. Smacked it, tried to get it in the volley, but didn't get enough on it the way he wanted to, and it's cleared upfield. For Granitza, he and O'Hara call it offensively. They caught Karl-Heinz pushing off. That's 5 fouls apiece, and what is not to say that the next foul is not going to be a real big for either side. Here's McKenzie the other way for Green. By the penalty arc. Charlie backheels it for O'Hara, broken up by Spalding. Leads it for Granitza up the left wing side. Outside of the box, drills it wide, far post.
And Joe Papalea coming off the line very quick, trying to force Karl-Heinz to shoot wide, which he did.
Charlie Green running it upfield, gives it to Adam Topolsky. Adam cutting to his left, well. Still with it. Now Magali tackles it away, and O'Hara has to get on his horse to get it. 3:10 remaining in regulation time. Pittsburgh down by 1-3-2.
Pittsburgh's putting a lot of pressure offensively on Chicago. Chicago just content to play defense at this stage of the game.
Stan is knocked down. No foul. That would have been the 6th foul. Pittsburgh bench has got to be unhappy with that. On the left wing side, it's kicked up the field for Hayden Knight. Back in the middle for Val Fernandez, and Hagen did a great job to recover on that one. 2:43 left. On the left wing side, Pittsburgh needs one to tie. They trail 3-2. Earhart Cap over the midfield line. Lifting it, Hayden Knight will clear it back. Mark Liverich trying to settle it down on the header for Gordon Smith. Blocked. Coming through, Frank Clopas. The net is empty as Papaleo came out. Gordon Smith Nice job to get that ball without a foul. Great job.
Good recovery run after coughing the ball up at midfield, not giving up, coming back to win the ball again.
Leverage, long ball. Naguera's way out, uses his feet, bangs it off the boards. Cap banging to the boards with Fernandez. There's been a lot of banging and crunching. I can't wait to see who's going to get the sixth foul and what kind of a call it is.
You may not see it.
Magali with a shot, blocked by Papaleo. That shot was right on. Joe and the Spirit will take a timeout. And there's going to be two interesting discussions going on down below us. Do you care to speculate, Professor?
Well, let's call them on the goals. The goals were to the far side, into the side panel, and that no chance for a keeper.
Leverage will get it. Up the right side for Civvies on with Kapka, Child, and Terlecki. A lot of offensive firepower for the Spirit. Almost like a super power play. On the right side, Hagen. Left side, Earhart Cap, 45 feet away in the corner area. Leverage plays one in the box. Kicked out, Leverage again for Child. The header, but right to Naguera.
And very nonchalantly, I mean, again, just full of confidence, Victor Naguera catches the ball and distributes well, and their team has possession.
Ball play back to Spalding, almost loses. Now he does for Civvies. Right side for Terlecki. Stamp wants it for Civvies. The pass didn't have enough on it. Broken up and cleared back the other way.
That was an opportunity for Pittsburgh.
Rudy Glenn will run it up the side, left wing side of the field. Plays it to Granitza. Karl-Heinz holding on to the ball. Terlecki trying to get it away. Now Moreira pushing it through, and he's going to be wide open. Granitza outside the box to Moreira, and he scores on the short side. Victor Moreira from Karl-Heinz Granitza. A big goal there for the Chicago Sting. Unfortunately, for the Pittsburgh Spirit, we'll never know if they could have gotten that tying goal in that situation. Terlecki had the right idea. He wanted to pass. He could have shot it in that particular situation. He was open. He may have hesitated a little bit, who knows, but he had the right idea in passing to Civvies, who was in the box, but Pittsburgh never got another crack at it. Chicago came back, and that's a big goal, which sends a lot of people to the exits.
The score is 4-2 now. Pittsburgh down by 2 with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. But again, as you mentioned, the opportunity, knocking on the door, unable to get the ball to Ian Civvies for Pittsburgh looking for that tying goal. Chicago comes right back, gets a 3-on-1 situation, and there's no chance for the sixth attacker, Earhart Cap.
Hagen now playing into the box, and Roberts is right there. And he plays it off the boards for Hayden Knight. The net's empty the other way. Knight from the midfield line is going to let it go, and it looks good. It's very good. It's in there. Hayden Knight will score from the midfield line. It is 5-2 Chicago, and the score is going to be very misleading when you read about it tomorrow. Time of the goal, 14-15. Empty net goal for the Chicago Sting, and for Hayden Knight, who will get it, I believe Roberts is the guy that fed it to him. Hayden Knight's goal on this his 28th birthday will be goal number 5 in the season, and for Moreira, who scored earlier, also his 50th. He has not played, though, but a handful of games. Cap colliding now with Neil Roberts. Leverage reverses it to the right side for Terlecki, intercepted. Magali, net's empty the other way. Running into the attack zone, backpedaling is Hagen. Shot goes in from Magali, right by the box area.
Well, Pittsburgh has just totally given up here. They were looking for the equalizer, got